Coming up in this video, I'll be doing a tour and walkthrough of the Manchester Deansgate Hotel, formerly the Hilton. I'll show you the suite that we booked, the massively popular Cloud 23 bar, and pretty much everything in between. I'll also be sharing a tip that will save you money when booking here, and that you can apply to thousands of other things too. Welcome to Quite Genius. The Manchester Deansgate Hotel, formerly the Hilton, is housed in Podium Tower, a 169-metre tall skyscraper located on the southern tip of Deansgate. The 4-star hotel occupies the first 22 floors, whilst floor 23 is home to the iconic Cloud 23 bar, boasting stunning views over the city. The remaining 24 floors are private apartments which I'll never be able to afford, with the top 2 floors being home to the architect himself, which did make me feel marginally better about staying in a hotel room so high up. So if you are arriving by car, the hotel does offer a valet parking service. It costs £45 per night, but it is worth noting that it is strictly on a first come first served basis. You can't actually reserve it in advance. If you do get here a little bit later like we did today, you'll probably have to make do with the NCP car park. It's just around the corner over there, and that'll cost you £33 per night. So we're staying in room 2101. As you can imagine, it's on the 21st floor, and it's one of the executive rooms. It's the King Suite that we've got. Benefit of this room is it also comes with executive lounge access as well, so we'll be certainly checking that out later on. But for now, let's have a look around the room. So one of the first things that you're going to notice when you walk into the room is just how spacious it actually is. And right in front of you, you can see that you are greeted immediately with an amazing view over Manchester. So just as you enter the suite, just on the right hand side, you've got the first of 2 bathrooms there. This one's a small toilet, it's just got a sink in there, and you can see it's very well presented and it's very clean. So as you step outside of the bathroom, you have yourself a storage cupboard there. There is the obligatory hotel safe, and you've also got an iron and an ironing board as well, and there's space to store your shoes at the bottom. Just next to that, there's a handy full-length mirror, but just be advised, yours won't come with a reflection of me. And as you move further into the suite, there's a kind of a nice seating area. You've got a sofa there, a couch that will seat 2 or 3 people, with a couple of armchairs as well, and a nice coffee table. So it's all very nicely well presented. There's also a big TV in this room, plus you've also got tea and coffee making facilities as well, with a stash of everything that you'll need in the cupboard just below. There is also another cupboard that contains a fridge. It's not actually a mini bar as I first thought, but it does work, and you can chill your own drinks if you want to. And as you move further into the suite, you've also got a really nicely set out dining area there, which will seat 4 people. Now you can order room service anytime you want. They will deliver to your room, and what an amazing place to sit and have some food, because right behind me you've got some spectacular views. So one of the main benefits of this suite is that it's got a completely separate living and dining area, and just as I step through the sliding door there, you end up in the bedroom, and it's a king bedroom, and as you can see, the panoramic views continue, and what a great place to wake up in the morning. And you have got obviously it's a king size bed, it's a king suite, and to be fair, that is going to be one comfy bed. And can I just say that this room is actually quite spacious. I think on the website, the other suites of a similar nature are 28 square metres. With a suite, you get double the size, and you can so tell the difference. So, moving through, and you'll find this is the second of 2 bathrooms. And right from the outset, it delivers your expectations, mainly because it has a bath. If you're a fan of hotel toiletries, then don't worry, because they've got you covered. If you're a fan of stealing them though, then you're probably going to be disappointed because they look as though they're fixed to the wall. Also good to see that they've got a mould-free shower mat there, and also a microphone shower head as well. The towels look good quality and they provide you with a fair few, so that's good, as well as a couple of robes, and they've got some slippers tucked inside for you there as well. If you're new in a relationship where brushing your teeth together is still cute, then you can, because there's a double wash basin. Sadly though, they don't appear to cater for thruples. Ooh, that's what I need, a shower cap. Oh good, I was really hoping that there would be a phone on the wall. Have you ever used a hotel bathroom phone before? If so, please tell me in the comments what was so urgent, because I'm genuinely interested to know. And finally, if you're more of a shower person, then they have a large rainfall shower there. It's also a relief to notice that the cubicle door doesn't appear to close properly, to ensure you get just the right amount of water on the floor outside. I wouldn't want it any other way. So if the bathroom mirrors aren't quite enough for you, you've also got another unit just here, and you've got a makeup mirror there, and there's also a hairdryer in that bag as well. And I almost forgot to mention, there's also quite a large wardrobe. As you can see, we have got a bit of our stuff in there already. And the good thing is they do actually provide you with some coat hangers as well. They are wooden, and unlike many other hotels, they don't actually annoy you. They're actually decent quality. So yeah, there's plenty enough storage. So you may be wondering how much this cost for the night. It wasn't cheap at £329.70, but that did include breakfast for two. As with any hotel, prices are always going to vary, but you can get much cheaper room packages, generally starting from around £120 per night. So yeah, admittedly that was a bit of a splurge, but ultimately I'm worth it. No, I'm not daft though. I've been using Top Cashback for the last few weeks, and to be fair, I've actually racked up quite a bit. If you've never heard of it, basically what you do is you download the app and search for the brand you want, in this case IHG Hotels and Resorts. Right now there's anywhere between, I think it's 3 and 15% cash back off there. But it's not just hotels, there's thousands of big brands that you can get cash back on. All you would do is you use the app to go through to the brand that you actually want, and as long as you do that, it'll track you, and basically you'll get the cash back directly back to you. Right now, if you sign up using the link in the description below, you'll also get a free £10 cash back when you start using the app. So yeah, you start using the app, you get the cash back, I get a small commission for telling you about it. Everybody wins. It's actually quite genius. There's plenty more to show you coming up in this video, and yeah, let's start by hitting the gym. By hitting the gym, what I meant to say was that I'll go and sheepishly ask a member of staff if I can do 30 seconds of filming before having a nervous breakdown. They also have a pool on this level, but there were people using it, so I didn't want to film there for obvious reasons. However, if you use your imagination and picture a large rectangular hole filled with water, then you're pretty much on the money. Anyways, being in a gym is my definition of a health scare, so let's go and check out Cloud 23 Bar instead. So we've just come up to Cloud 23 Bar, unsurprisingly. It's on level 23 and it's a really chilled out environment. Very, very soft lighting, and I'm going to sound like an old man now, but yeah, they could do with a bit more light. You can barely see the menu, but yeah. Anyway, so I've gone for a coded cocktail. It's got Grey Goose vodka in it and some mango, and it's a cocktail and it'll do the job. But check out these views. Oh wow. So that's a coded cocktail. Is that actually safe to drink? Thank you. So yeah, that's a coded cocktail. Not exactly sure what's in it apart from the Grey Goose vodka and a lot of dry ice, maybe some mango, but yeah, it looks nice. Hopefully it'll not kill me. Oh, that's actually really nice. So if you do decide to come here, there are a number of different packages that you can get. We've actually just got the window seat package, and with that you actually get a cocktail included in the price as well, or you can get a glass of champagne as well. They do give you some nibbles for the table, and yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below and you can check out the menus. But for now, we're going to carry on enjoying our evening, so yeah, cheers everybody. Also on level 23, you'll find access to the executive lounge. You'll get access to this included with certain room categories, and you'll get drinks and snacks included in the price. Now, I didn't book the suite for the sake of the executive lounge because I knew that we were going to go to Cloud 23, but I have done in the past with the Radisson, who had something similar. And although it was nice, I thought it was a bit of a rip-off, and I suspect that this might be similar, although I don't know for sure. At the time of filming, it didn't exactly look as though they'd gone the extra mile. There was just a few croissants lying around, some tea and coffee, but not much else. Now, I could be wrong, but I would suggest your money may be better spent at Cloud 23. However, what they do have is a cool section of floor that's made of glass, and that is a long way down. So we've just arrived for breakfast, and in case you're wondering what the etiquette is at a breakfast buffet, then the first job is to reserve yourself a table. Now this can be done by standing by it for a few seconds, or ideally you can sit down before immediately getting up again to go get your food. By the way, I'm trialling a new camera and it's clipped to my chest. I'm now realising that this is a bad idea because I walk so quickly, so apologies if the footage is rubbish. They do seem to have a decent selection though. There's plenty of cereals to choose from, and they've got pastries and muffins too, along with fresh fruits and yoghurt. They've also got a section for hot food, and they do sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, all the typical English breakfast stuff. And they've got a station for bread as well, where you can do some toast if you like. It's all really nicely spread out, to be fair. So breakfast wasn't too bad, and although the food was good, it could have done with being hotter. We're just going to go and kill a bit of time over the other side there in the bar area before we check out. It's at 11 AM by the way, which differed from the time on my booking confirmation, which said 12. I did query this and they said that it was a bit of a throwback to when it was the Hilton, and it was a bit of a mistake. I wasn't too bothered though. We've both really enjoyed our stay here, although I'm not really a fan of this space. It's not exactly welcoming and it feels a little cavernous. It's not cold, but it feels it. And because everything's so open with no real divisions, it just reminds me of a motorway service station. Anyway, IHG, the group that now owns the hotel, intend upgrading it to a 5-star over the next couple of years, and I'd certainly return to check out what they've done with this place. So, all in all, a good stay. So I really do hope that you've enjoyed that video and found the information useful, and if you have, I'd really appreciate your support, and there's lots of ways that you can do that, just by dropping us a like below, or even better, subscribing to the channel. You can use one of the affiliate links, that'll help support the channel, or just even putting a comment there as well. It's all good and it lets the algorithm know that I'm at least making something that's worth watching, even if it's just a case of watching another one of my videos, and you can do that right now. Thanks again for watching, folks. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.